Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, hey, how about that? I actually got a vlog up and it isn't even close to 11 o'clock at night. How about that? Amazing, huh? Yeah, I'm actually going to get this move it earlier in the day thing done. It's definitely going to happen. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today was cravings. You know what that is. Where all of a sudden you just absolutely have to have this certain thing. The craving is just driving you nuts. And if you don't have it or can't afford it, you just sit there and kind of quietly go stir crazy. Because you want this thing. You can actually taste it already. It doesn't matter what it is. But you want it bad enough that you can actually almost already taste it. And your anticipation just keeps building and building until finally, when the resources are there, when the money's there, you go out and you get this thing and it's like the greatest thing in the world. And then you use too much of it or eat too much of it or whatever and you get tired of it and you don't touch it again for a month. Well, in my case, I have been craving something I don't usually get very much of, and that is things like potato chips, Cheetos, corn chips, things like that, the salty snack things. I love those things. I don't get them very often because, well, you know, I don't want to gain weight. But every once in a great while, the craving hits. And the craving has been driving me nutso for about the last week and a half. And so when the money comes in early next week, I am going to do something about it. I'm going to load me in a supply that will keep me going for a month at least. And so on. Meanwhile, in other news, HermitCraft Vanilla episode is being worked on for tonight. Or actually, I'm working on it tonight. It'll probably be live in the morning. And because I've found that getting videos live in the morning is a better deal than having them go live late at night. So I'm trying to do that with everything I'm doing. How about that? And also, once that is done, on the Kerbal Space Program front, for those that have been looking forward to that, I have finally managed to get all of the mods installed. All the ones that I'm going to use are updated, they're working, and I finally managed to get a working build. And it took me quite a while to do this because normally what I've always done in the past is I just get all the mods, install all of them at once, start KSP up, and it just works. Okay, so I went to do that this time and it didn't just work. It crashed before it even finished loading everything. Out of memory errors. Yeah. And I'm not using the 64-bit version because Squad has made it clear that the 64-bit Windows build is even more unstable than it was last time around. So I'm just sticking with the 32-bit version, and that gives you a much tighter memory limitation. And so I did it the hard way. I uninstalled all the mods and then started putting them back one at a time. Load one mod, install one, restart KSP to make sure it loads and works, and then repeat that individually. Install a mod, start KSP to test it for each and every mod. You can imagine this took quite a while and it got very tiresome. I took a break 3 or 4 times along the way because it took a long time. But finally, everything is installed, everything appears to be working right, and so I will be beginning KSP recording soon. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.
It's the Tinfoil Strip.